So in this episode of M Squared M Cubed or 2, Mrs. M's Math to the Masses in a minute or two, we'll finish up our probability notes. We're finishing with combinations, a group of objects in which order does not matter. So on your calculator, the TI Inspire or the Desmos, you will look to the separate function tab to pull up NCR, and when you touch that function, it's going to open up parentheses. You'll feed in the two values you're using for that problem with a comma in between them, then you'll hit enter. Practice until you can match answers on the notes page, and you'll be fine. So the combination formula is NCR equals N factorial over R factorial times, in parentheses it says N minus R, close parentheses, factorial. N is the total number of objects available to consider. R is the number of objects to use for the arrangement. The important shortcut for NCN equals, she put a 1 here. So that's NCN, but remember in the calculator we're doing NCR. So we'll consider this later for the more complicated problems. We'll come back to that. So let's come up here and look at Natalie. She has 16 close friends. How many ways can she choose 5 to be bridesmaids in her wedding? Remember, order doesn't matter. That's our whole premise of combinations. So we're coming down here, and she says she has a total of 16 to choose from, and she's only choosing 5. So you touch your combinations function, and you put in the parenthesis 16 comma 5. This is if you're using your formula to derive it, but again, the shortcut on the calculator makes it easy. You'll get 4,368. For our next example, there are 24 students in Kyle's kindergarten class. How many ways can he choose 8 to attend his birthday party? Okay. N is the total of 24. R is the amount that will be chosen, 8. So you pull up your combinations function, and when it opens the parenthesis, you put in 24 comma 8, and you'll get 735,471. It's applying the formula for you. Okay. For question 14, Abby is adopting kittens from the pet store. If there are 18 kittens, how many ways can she choose 2? So here's your total number of kittens to choose from. She's choosing 2, so it's 18 comma 2 when you open up your combinations function, and the answer will be 153. Always push pause, get your own answer, and make sure it's all working for you before you move forward in confidence. Number 15, there are 12 employees at the sub shop. How many ways can the manager choose 4 for the Sunday evening shift? Total of 12 to choose from, choosing 4, so in combinations, it's 12 comma 4, and the answer will be 495. And for the last example, there are 85 players on the football team. How many ways can the coach choose 3 to represent the team in the coin toss? So here's our total to choose from of 85. The 3 he will be choosing. You touch your combinations function, and in the open parenthesis you type 85 comma 3 and hit enter, and you'll get 98,770. There are your examples to close out our notes on our probability unit.